Hey everyone, welcome back to Trendz TV, your home for the most exciting, detailed, and down-to-the-bolt car reviews. Today, we're diving into one of the most rugged, iconic, and adventure-ready SUVs out there, the all-new 2026 Ford Bronco. This beast has always carried a legacy of off-road dominance, and Ford is stepping it up yet again with new refinements, cutting-edge features, and bold styling that keep the Bronco at the top of the off-road food chain. Exterior: right off the bat, the 2026 Bronco keeps its classic DNA intact but adds a twist of modern aggression. When you look at the front, it screams adventure with its upright, boxy stance. The signature round LED headlights are set into a strong, flat-faced grille that proudly spells out Bronco in block letters, a nod to its heritage that makes a big statement. The new front bumper has been reshaped slightly for better approach angles and now comes with more robust steel skid plates on the higher trims. It's not just for show, this thing is ready to eat rocks and trails for breakfast. Depending on the trim, you'll see different grille treatments and bumper designs. The Badlands and Mile Track variants are especially aggressive, featuring black towel accents, integrated tow hooks, and heavy-duty bash plates. Move to the side and the Bronco continues to look like it was chiseled out of rock. The two-door and four-door versions both have their unique appeal, but they share the same muscular stance. Massive, squared-off fenders hover over 33 to 37-inch all-terrain tires, depending on the trim and package. New for 2026, Ford is offering a few new wheel designs, including beadlock-capable wheels straight from the factory. The removable doors and roof are still here, letting you go full open air in seconds. The hinges and mounting points have been reinforced slightly for better long-term durability, especially for folks who like to run without doors for months at a time. The new desert sand and glacier blue paint options add a fresh twist to the color palette, and they look phenomenal out in the wild. Now swing around to the back, and the Bronco continues to impress with purposeful design. The tailgate swings out to the side like a true off-roader, and it's now reinforced to better handle a full-size spare tire. LED tail lamps have been slightly restyled for 2026, they're sharper, more angular, and give the Bronco a bit more visual flair from behind. A new trail camera has been integrated into the rear bumper, offering even more off-road visibility when you're crawling over rocks or reversing down a narrow mountain trail. The roof-mounted third brake light has also been redesigned for better visibility when you're carrying gear or roof racks. And yes, those classic trail sights on the hood are still there, helping you line up those gnarly off-road descents like a pro. Interior: step inside the 2026 Bronco, and things get a noticeable upgrade in both comfort and tech. While it still retains that rugged, go-anywhere vibe, Ford has refined the interior to make it more livable for everyday use. The dashboard layout remains clean and functional, but the materials have taken a leap forward. On higher trims, you'll now find soft-touch rubberized surfaces, marine-grade vinyl, and even optional genuine leather. The grab handles are beefier, the switches are more tactile, and the entire cabin just feels more intentional. Ford has included more tech for 2026 as well, as the standard touchscreen is now a 12.3-inch Sync 5 unit with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation is more intuitive, and the off-road trail mapping system has been updated with more detailed terrain overlays and downloadable offline maps. The digital gauge cluster is fully customizable, allowing you to shop pitch and roll angles, tire pressures, or even a G-force meter depending on your driving mode. The rear seats offer surprising comfort, even in the two-door model, though space is more generous in the four-door. Fold them down and you'll find plenty of cargo room, more than enough for a weekend's worth of camping gear or surfboards. Ford has added new metal strap systems on the seatbacks and trunk area for added utility, making it easier to secure bags, tools, or recovery gear. The washout interior is still here, letting you hose down the floors without worry, and you now get optional ambient lighting to set the mood when you're not out on the trail. Performance: under the hood, the 2026 Bronco gives you a range of performance options, starting with the tried and true 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline-4. It now produces around 310 horsepower and 370 pounds-feet of torque thanks to a few acute tweaks. If you want more grunt, The 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 returns with 355 horsepower and 410 pounds-feet, and it's smoother and more responsive than ever. Both engines are mated to either a 10-speed automatic or, for purists, a 7-speed manual with a crawler gear, a rare treat in the off-road world. New for this year is the updated Baja mode, which offers improved throttle response and gear shifts tailored for high-speed desert running. But the real star of the show is the Sasquatch Package, now available across all trims. It includes 35-inch mud-terrain tires, locking front and rear differentials, Bilstein position-sensitive shocks, and a higher ground clearance that turns the Bronco into a mountain goat. Whether you're crawling over boulders, crossing rivers, or sliding through the sand dunes, the Bronco feels composed and confident. Steering is tight for an off-roader, and the suspension soaks up ruts and holes like a champ. Ford's Trail Turn Assist, Trail Control, and one-pedal driving in low range make technical off-roading easier than ever. The Raptor version, of course, is still the alpha of the lineup, packing a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 with the beastly 418 horsepower and a suspension setup that eats swoops and jumps for breakfast. But even the regular Bronco trims hold their own on gnarly trails and backcountry roads. In terms of fuel economy, the base 2.3-liter offers around 21 miles per gallon combined, while the V6 tips to about 18 miles per gallon depending on how you drive. Not amazing, but honestly not bad for a body-on-frame SUV with real off-road chops. Towing capacity sits at 3,500 pounds standard, which is enough for a small trailer, dirt bikes, or a boat for weekend adventures. As for pricing, the 2026 Ford Bronco starts around $41,000 for the Bass 2-door model. That gets you the essentials, including 4x4, the removable roof and doors, and the updated Sync 5 infotainment. The Big Bend and Outer Banks models come in around the mid-$40K to low $50K range, offering more creature comforts, bigger wheels, and additional tech. The Wildtrak and Badlands trims add more off-road focused options, a push closer to $60,000, especially when optioned with the Sasquatch Package. And if you want the full send, the Bronco Raptor still demands north of $78,000, but you're getting serious desert racing capability in a street-legal SUV. All prices vary depending on trim, options, and whether you go 2-door or 4-door, but Ford has done a good job offering a Bronco for just about every kind of buyer, from weekend warriors to hardcore rock crawlers. So what's the verdict on the 2026 Ford Bronco? In a world where many SUVs are becoming softer and more road-biased, the Bronco doubles down on what it does best: a raw, uncompromising off-road capability paired with modern features that make it livable for everyday driving. Ford has polished the rough edges without taking away its soul. The updated tech, improved materials, and slight mechanical tweaks for 2026 make an already great SUV even better. Whether you're cruising the city with the roof off, climbing switchbacks in the Rockies, or blasting across the Mojave at full throttle, the Bronco continues to prove why it's a legend. Thanks for watching this detailed review of the 2026 Ford Bronco here on Trendz TV. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and leave a comment letting us know what you think of the new Bronco, or what off-road monster you want us to cover next. Until next time, keep it wild, keep it fast, and keep it turbo. See you in the next one.